ensure stability and trust in our markets. That said, the path ahead requires vigilance. We are getting ready to handle supply shocks, evolving trade policies, and raw material prices volatility. To overcome these kind of situation, and as you all are aware, the board of directors at their meeting held on 27 June 2025 had approved the scheme of amalgamation of United Wolfram Private Limited transferor company with Rapicut Carbides Limited transferee company. The necessary disclosure to BSE Limited was duly submitted on 27 June 2025 in accordance with Regulation 30 of SEBI listing obligation and disclosure requirements, Regulation 2015 SEBI regulation. At this stage, the management is carefully evaluating the synergies between the transferor company and the transferee company post merger in order to unlock the value of both the entities, including merged entity, for the benefit of stakeholders, and therefore the company is yet to file an application before BAC Limited for seeking their no objection with reference to the scheme. A board meeting is being conveyed today to further deliberated on this matter, and upon conclusion, a suitable disclosure shall be submitted to BAC Limited pursuant to Regulation 30 of SEBI regulation within the prescribed time limit. In 2020, financial year 2020-21, our sales stood at around 28.01 CR. From there, we achieved 60.15 crore in financial year 23-24 and around 41.98 crore in financial year 24-25. These ups and downs in just 5 years reflect both the opportunity and challenges of our company industry. However, behind these sales figure lies a deeper story, the shift in product categories and our journey from basic product manufacturer to the value-added and customized junction carbide solution provider with better margin and profitability. While mining-related sales have declined, we have successfully compensated with growth in other industry, ensuring a more balanced and sustainable revenue mix. Over the years, Rapicut has significantly diversified its portfolio in products. Today, we cater to metal cutting tools, standard and special tapes, wire drawing nails, cold heading pallets, special mining tools, and wear parts. We have also introduced several value-added products such as high-pressure dies, customized wear part, and oil and gas tungsten carbide solutions. In oil and gas solution grew from 1.17 crore in financial year 2023 to 24 to 2.51 crore in financial year 24-25. Some large centrifugal machine parts, a new category from almost zero in financial year 23-24 to around 33 lakh financial year 23-24. Though these figures are very less, but what we have achieved is not before. These are just a few examples of the new categories where a company is investing its energy and resources for the future growth. This shift towards advanced engineering solution ensure not only profitability but also long-term stability. Exports remains a vital growth driver for all companies. Since the beginning, we have been considered as the import substitute tungsten carbide manufacturer company. But from last financial year 2025, we have successfully shipped samples and products to various countries, including United Kingdom, Japan, and South Korea. For the financial year 25-26, in current year, we are targeting 10 to 12% of total sales from export for the first time in our history. With our evolving global image, stronger customer relationship, and growing credibility, we are confident of achieving these milestones. In financial year 2025, we launched new catalog featuring 5 product families: oil and gas, wear parts, cold heading pallets, mining, intermediate powder category with RTP grades. This is already helping us strengthen Rapicut's positioning both domestically and internationally. Exhibitions are our gateways to new customers and global visibility. In the past year, we have successfully participated in Partner Exhibition 2024, Wire and Tube Exhibition, International Machine Tool and Manufacturing Technology Exhibition IMTEX 2025, Energy Expo 2025 for oil and gas and petrochemical industries. We also visited Japan International Machine Tool Fair JIMTOF 2024 in Tokyo, gaining valuable exposure to technology and global market trends. For financial year 2025-26, we are confirmed to participate in Faster Fair India, Dahej Industrial Expo, India Energy Week exhibition for oil and gas and petrochemicals. Looking further ahead in financial year 26-27, we plan to participate in Wire India, Mumbai in November 2026 and IMTEX, Bangalore, January 2027. We have already upgraded our existing infrastructure, that is to strengthen the buildings by renovating it, a 500-ton high-capacity press machine for large tension carbide rings, pellets, dies, and steel industries and parts, and cylindrical grinding machine to ensure precision and efficiency of bigger parts. At the same time, we are investing in our people through training, safety initiatives, and skill development to build a future ready workforce capable of delivering next generation tungsten carbide products. As we step into our 49th year, our commitments are clearly defined, strengthening our presence in infrastructure, oil and gas, greener energy, defense, automotive sector, expanding our export base and entering new geographics, delivering more value added and precision engineered solutions. Dear shareholders, while our revenue growth may not resonate with our efforts, may sometimes be sluggish and profitability may feel the pressure. Rest assured, we are building a future ready company with a strong and lasting foundation. We are competing with global giants and nations holding more than 80% of the world tungsten reserves, while facing volatility at the highest level in this year. Even in this environment, also Rapicut tries to stand tall. In-house, we are transforming from old buildings to modern, dust-free, humidity-controlled facilities for intermediates and grade storage, from a legacy of 48 years to a company preparing for its next 50. We are upgrading technology, processes, and people. With an emerging new team, we are reshaping Replicat, and such change is always challenging, never easy, nor overnight. But this is exactly what makes Rapicut special. Our resilience, our adaptability, and our commitment to grow ensure that we are not just surviving but thriving and laying the foundation of for decades to come. What we expect in this phase is your continued trust and support. With your confidence, the dedication of our employees, and the faith of our customer and supplier. I'm certain that Rapicut will not only withstand challenges but will emerge stronger, more global, and more future ready than ever before. With the blessings of our founder promoter, late Sri Jagdish Chetandas Bhatia, and on behalf of the board and Rapicut family, I thank our employees, bankers, customers, stakeholders, suppliers, and each one of you for your trust and confidence reposed in us. Let us move forward with pride, purpose, and determination to build the future together. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Chairman. As you all know, the e-voting process had already begun and concluded before the commencement of the meeting, and many members may have exercised their voting rights. Members who have not exercised their voting rights electronically, for them the remote e-voting will be kept open for 15 minutes after the conclusion of the meeting. Members may kindly note that since this meeting is held through VC facility and resolutions are put to vote only through e-voting, the practice of proposing and seconding of resolutions is not being followed. The results will be announced by the managing director or anyone authorized by the chairman and managing director within 2 working days of conclusion of this meeting to BSC Limited, where the company shares are listed and will be hosted on the website of the company. I request the chairman, sir, to summarize the businesses to be transacted at the meeting.
Thank you, Sri Kamlesh. I now summarize the business to be transacted. Item number one of ordinary business to consider and adopt the audited financial statement of the company for the financial year ended 31st March 2025, along with the reports of the auditors and board of directors. Item number two of ordinary business to appoint Sri Abhishek Gami, who retires by rotation as a director and being eligible offers himself for reappointment. Item number three of ordinary business revise the remuneration of statutory auditors of the company.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Since there are few shareholders registered as speakers, they will be allowed to speak one by one. Further, it is hereby informed to registered speaker shareholders that each one of them is allowed to speak for a maximum 3 minutes. We request each speaker shareholder to limit their time to a maximum 3 minutes. Kindly take note of the same. I request the moderator to unmute the registered speakers. Mr. Vaibhav Bhatia.
Hello, am I audible?
Your
Hello,
voice is breaking. Yeah.
is it clear now? Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Yes, good morning, everyone, and season's greeting to all of you. Thank you for providing me the opportunity to speak at this AGM. Sir, I had already sent in my list of questions via email. If you want, I can go over it for the benefit of other shareholders. So,
Mr. Vaibhav, for the
yes,
benefit of all the shareholders who are present, we will, once the questions are over, we will reply for all the questions we have received.
right. So, should I go over the questions or do you have the list in front of you?
We have, and we'll be replying after all the shareholders speak.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. And just a request, while answering the questions, like I have asked questions in bullet points. So if you can just answer point by point, it will be very useful and helpful for us, sir.
Yes, it will be done.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Moderator, Mr. Hitesh K, please.
Pastry, ask your question, please.
Mr. Hitesh. Is Mr. Hitesh is there?
Yes, sir, but he is not responding.
Okay, then we move on to Mr. Rishikesh Chopra, please.
Sir, he is not present in the meeting.
Okay, then Mr. Kapil Chopra.
Kapilji, please ask your question.
Can you, hello? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. We have got around five DPs with Kapil Chopra, Santosh Chopra, Rishikesh Chopra HUF, and Kapil Chopra HUF, and holding around close to 50,000 shares, I believe, right now from the last 7 years. Now, till Mr. JC Bhatia was there, we was totally confident about this company. Now I wanted to tell one thing to the independent directors and to the Abhishek Gami and Shruti especially, that Krishna co-teaching on karma is to perform your prescribed duties and emphasis focusing on the quality of your actions and themselves rather than on personal desires for rewards. Actions are purified when they are driven by not driven by not driven by greed, anger, lust, and allowing for spirituality and community growth and growth of all the human beings related to you. Now, when I see the last 4 years of the company, you try to show the presentation before this thing that you have participated in the 4 events and all those. And just like Abhishek said, uh, we are future ready company with good fundamental, with strong. मुझे नहीं पता अभिषेक जी आपने कहाँ से पढ़ाई की है, आप कौन से मैनेजमेंट कॉलेज या स्कूल से पढ़ के आए हो. अगर आपकी लास्ट 2 ईयर की बैलेंस शीट दिखा रही है, आप अपने 5 साल के नंबर देखिए. मतलब every next transition company has performed really well in this year. मतलब मतलब people don't want to trust you. And what the kind of growth you have shown in this thing? How much is our sale in the on the quarterly to quarterly basis? We are just 10 crore rupees. On March 2023, the quarterly sale was 16 crores. Now it has come back to 10 crores. Where the industry is gone. जो आप यूनाइटेड वुल फर्म जो आप ही की कंपनी है जिसमें श्रुति और आप दोनों डायरेक्टर्स हैं, और जो रिपोर्ट आपने भावेश एम राठौड़ से बनाई है, हमने उनको भी लेटर भेजा है, सेबी को भी भेजा है, बीएससी को भी भेजा है. लेट मी इन्फॉर्म यू, यू विल आल्सो गेट द लेटर्स फ्रॉम देम वेरी सून, कि ये इंडिपेंडेंट रिपोर्ट कैसे आपने किस वैल्यूएशन के बेसिस पे बनाई है. लास्ट दो आपने पेज नंबर 23 या 24 पे लिखा है omnibus approval for related party transaction granted at the board meeting held on January 2024 and review of the transaction on the following dates. आप जब अपनी प्राइवेट कंपनी को पैसा देना चाहते हैं, उसमें फायदा करना चाहते हैं, आपने उसको फेवर कर दिया. और जो लिस्टेड कंपनी है जिसमें आपका स्टेक 40% है अभी, उसमें आपने मतलब लॉसेस दिखाने चालू कर दिए. और योर कैश फ्रॉम ऑपरेटिंग लॉस इज दिस थिंग. आई वांट ऑल इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर्स टू actually including Mr. Garg, who is associated for a long period of time, to have a justice for the minority shareholders and to act as a watchdogs, not dogs. Okay, just raise your voice for this thing. Have a forensic audit for last 3 year reports of all this thing. Otherwise, we don't have an alternate to go to the income tax department or to SFI or directly and do that thing. On page number 20, you've written that you've gone, the company has several proactive steps to strengthen its foundation for future growth. आप पेज नंबर 20 अपनी एनुअल रिपोर्ट उठा के देखिए कि आपने प्रोडक्ट डेवलपमेंट में ये किया वो किया और रिजल्ट उसका जीरो है. The story is not converting into the numbers. Shruti, are you hearing? I know you are a woman, this thing, you are a dancer, you don't have anything business to do with this. But if you are related to this company, I don't know why you are there as a director in this company, because you are holding some shares. But please proactively participate in the things and do the means. I know where dancer performs, he believes in the God, and the God says that the every equal right to everybody. So आपने 4-5 exhibitions में participate किया. मतलब I myself was there in IMTEX 2025 and there was no customer on your stalls very proactively. Why you want to do such high investments in a big events like this if you don't have the volumes right now? आपके पास कैपेसिटी नहीं है उस तरह की. वहां पे कंपनियां वो आ रही हैं जो 500, 600 करोड़ रुपए कर रही हैं. तो आई जस्ट वांटेड टू से दैट. और मैं एक बात और इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर्स को बोलना चाहूंगा, आप जो मर्जी कीजिए इस कंपनी में, इनका स्टेक बढ़ाइए, इनके साथ बैठे हैं. मतलब गालिब ने कहा था जमीर कांपता जरूर है, आप कुछ भी कहो, कुछ गुनाह से पहले और कुछ गुनाह के बाद. ये सब जो आप कर्म कर रहे हैं, this will go to your next generation, even to Abhishek Gami and to all the independent directors. This will not come, the word is round, it will come back to you, I'm telling you. And he's a shameless guy, laughing all the way. Still now he's laughing. He don't care about anything. That how he has cheated the independent shareholders, the minority shareholders in the last 4 years, doing all the wrong things in uniform and this thing. And whatsoever activities he is doing, the bad karmas will come back to him. And since you are associated with him, that will come back to him.
Mr. Kapil, let us not go into other areas.
अभी आपको मैं आपको वो भी बता रहा हूँ, आपको एनुअल रिपोर्ट्स की बातें भी बता रहा हूँ सर. आप चिंता मत कीजिए. आपके एक
actually we have given you 3 minutes time and you have already exceeded 3 minutes time.
No,
so,
I have 5 folios. I deserve a time of 15 minutes. I have told you 5 folios. We have sent a question. Rishikesh Chopra is also
but you have not asked us a single question. You are saying everything except asking questions, no? So please stick to questions
only. Related ही पूछे. अभी जो आपने valuation बताई है United Volform Private Limited की, as per your notice, total assets are 11 crore 16 lakh rupees. Okay, and the turnover is 35 crore rupees. The company who was formed 3 years ago has got a turnover of 35 crore rupees. And the company who is 40-year-old with the background of JC Bhatia, late Shri JC Bhatia, with the hard work, उसकी टर्नओवर केवल 41 करोड़ रुपीस है. ये कैसे हो गया? जबकि ये टर्नओवर पहले कोविड से पहले क्या होती थी आपने देखी है? मतलब आप लोगों को कोविड से पहले हम लोग 46 करोड़ रुपए पे थे. उसके बाद आपने कंटिन्यूसली जब से ये अभिषेक गामी ने किया है, सारी धांधलियां चालू कर दी, सब कुछ बेईमानियां चालू कर दी, उसके बाद कुछ नहीं किया. मैं ये बताना चाह रहा हूं आप लोगों को. यू शुड बी शेम। मतलब आपको जो, मुझे नहीं पता आपके गुजरात अहमदाबाद में कौन सा दरिया है, वहां जाके डूब जाना मची है। आई एम सॉरी टू से यूज दिस वर्ड्स टू इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर्स एंड दिस थिंग इंक्लूडिंग श्रुति। If your karmas are not good, you are not going to deserve the good life. I'm telling you honestly and bluntly. And whatsoever you mergers and this thing, the scheme of arrangement you want to do, we oppose all of them very hardly. And I'm telling you, and God is watching from a distance. Okay, just watch this song. अभिषेक गामी आपने गाना चलाया था ना अभी इससे पहले, जब ये एजीएम नहीं हो रही थी। आपको शर्म आनी चाहिए। आप अपने इंस्टाग्राम पे जाके देखो, आप कृष्णा के बारे में क्या लिखते हैं और आप क्या कर्म करते हैं। आप अपने एक्स पे जाके देखिए आप क्या लिखते हो और लोग आपकी कैसे बुराई करते हैं। आप किसी यूनिवर्सिटी में गए, लोग गाली दे रहे थे आपको कि ये आदमी कहां से आ गया हमारे यहाँ, जो खुद अनपढ़ है। शेमलेस। प्रभु देखेंगे आपको अगले जन्म में। और जब आप अगली बार मंदिर जाओगे ना अपने बच्चों के साथ, आपको वो डर अंदर से लगेगा कि मैं अपने
Mr.
बच्चों के
Kapil,
लिए कर्म
I
करके
think
जा रहा हूँ।
you're Mr. Kapil. Let us stick to questions, please.
हाँ, तो मेरे क्वेश्चन यही है कि अब आप इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर से मुझे सारे जवाब चाहिए कि आपने ये अप्रूवल कैसे होने दिया। पिछले 2 साल की जितनी ट्रांजैक्शंस हुई हैं उसका आप एसएफआईओ वाला मतलब फॉरेंसिक ऑडिट कराएंगे या नहीं कराएंगे। इंडिपेंडेंट, हर इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर इस बारे में जवाब दे, ना अभिषेक गामी ना श्रुति। श्रुति जवाब दे कि वो चाहती हैं या नहीं चाहती हैं, मैं ये जानना चाहता हूँ। और ये इस कॉल की रिकॉर्डिंग आप इंटरनेट पे डालिए, ठीक है, वरना मैं डालूंगा आपको यूट्यूब और उस पर। मुझे हर इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर से जवाब चाहिए कि पिछले 2 साल में जो एक प्राइवेट कंपनी जो ये मर्ज करना चाहते हैं, एमलगमेशन करना चाहते हैं, उसके फॉरेंसिक ऑडिट हो, उसकी इंटर पार्टी ट्रांसफर हो। आपने उसमें लिखा है कि 45 डेज तो 3 साल पुरानी कंपनी की टर्नओवर 35 करोड़ हो गई और हमारी टर्नओवर नीचे रह गई। ये कैसे हो गया? ये बेईमानियां कैसे हो गई? और इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर्स देखते रह गए। डॉक्टर साहब आप बैठे थे यहाँ पे, आप क्यों ऐसा बन के बैठे हो? यू आर नॉट अ डॉग, यू आर अ इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर। प्लीज रिमेंबर दिस, यू हैव गॉट अ राइट टू से। आप अपनी जॉब छोड़ दोगे, आप ये कर दोगे। यू ऑल हैव कम फ्रॉम अ गुड फैमिलीज आई बिलीव। आप ये 50-60 हजार रुपए सिटिंग फीस के लिए नहीं आए हो। यू आर नॉट अ बैगर। आप समझ रहे हैं मैं क्या बोल रहा हूँ? और प्रभु आपको देख रहे हैं। आप लोगों की उम्र हो गई है सबकी 50 साल। अगले 5-10 साल बढ़े हैं जीवन के, अच्छे कर्म कर जाइए, वरना ऊपर जाके आपको जवाब देना है। बस मुझे यही
Mr.
कहना है,
Kapil, Mr.
ठीक है?
Kapil, you have
थैंक
any
यू।
questions? Then we can
मैंने
move
बता
to
दिया
other
क्वेश्चन।
shareholders also.
आप कमलेश जी इन
Thank
सारे
you.
इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर से जवाब दिलवाइएगा कि ये क्या चाहते हैं, क्या नहीं है, मतलब इन लोगों का व्यू क्या है, क्या ये भी उस पर्टिकुलर धांधली में इन्वॉल्व है नहीं है। इंडिपेंडेंट डायरेक्टर्स को ये जवाब देना चाहिए। इसकी फॉरेंसिक ऑडिट होगी नहीं होगी, इनका सब कुछ हो, इनके सारे अकाउंट खुलेंगे नहीं खुलेंगे, वरना हम खुलवाएंगे। धन्यवाद।
Thank you, Mr. Kapil. Yeah, thank you. Mr. Moderator, can we move on to Mr. Girish Gupta, please?
Hello,
Girish ji. Yes.
hello. I am audible, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, I already sent my query to you. I think you have my queries. So
Yes, yes, we have.
what the big picture you are seeing in the
Sir,
aerospace
we will
and
be
the
replying for all your questions
ni-
once the questions are.
my main query is what the big picture you are seeing in the defense and the aerospace. I think you have received a very good defense order and it has not been repeated. So therefore there is a lack of downturn in the in the turnover. So can we expect any big order we can receive in the defense? Even if I met Mr. Gami at this Fastner 2025 and he's saying that we are looking to the some big order if it is coming. There and I have already sent my queries. Please reply on this.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Thank you. So all the speaker shareholders have conveyed their questions. I request chairman to speak to reply to the questions we have received. The first question from Mr. Vijay Barjatia is, given that the company has proposed scheme of arrangement with United Wolfram, can you please provide revenue and PAT numbers for United Wolfram for FY 23-24 and FY 25? The same are already available on the Ministry of Corporate website. You may obtain them from their detailed reports. The second question is, will activities of United Wolfram be covered in an incentive scheme for critical mineral recycling announced by the Government of India?
As of now, we are not aware of such scheme. If the government has announced them, it was mainly for rare earth metals linked with the EV cars and some green energy companies.
Third question is, company in annual report spoken about capacity building through new high capacity press machines. However, the capex of the company is only around 1 crore vis-a-vis 50 lakhs last year. This does not show any material increase in capex. Can you please explain? The company has invested in capex by way of adding machinery in order to cater to modern big size tungsten carbide products. The fourth question, post issuance of 3.31 crore shares pursuant to scheme of arrangement, public shareholding of the company will drop to 8.3%, which does not meet minimum public holding criteria of SEBI. Can you please show how will you meet the public shareholding norms? The company's management is contemplating various means to achieve minimum public shareholding of 25% post-merger. The company will follow all SEBI guidelines and requirements in this regard if we move forward with the merger. Question number 5. Can you please provide revenue breakup between value-added products and other products for FY25?
In financial year 24, intermediate sale was around 36.7 and value-added products, including other products, was 23.45. But if we remove some special order from the defense, it was 14.66 crore in intermediates and value-added 23.45. In value-added, it was increased to 27.67 in March 2025, and intermediates was remained same or nearby 14.31 crore in intermediates without special orders. And then we closed to 14.1.98.
Question number 6. Can you please provide revenue breakup by type of industry like mining, defense, PSU, etc. for FY25?
The same is available on report on page number 22, but if in figures, in revenue, intermediate sale was 1,431 lakhs around, metal cutting was 950.9 lakhs, mining was 666.6 lakhs, tool room products was around 514.6 lakhs, and wear part was 584.6 lakhs, including other sales and everything was grand total of around 4,198.64 lakh. Sorry.
We'll answer jointly for question number 7 and question. Now, question number 7 and 8, we'll answer them jointly. Question number 7, can you please provide breakup of raw material consumption between imports and indigenous as was provided in last year's annual report? Question number 8, can you please provide a breakup of raw material consumption between blue tungsten oxide, oxide of metal, cobalt, tungsten carbide powder, tan bag, and others as was provided in last year's annual report?
If we see the imported side, we import cobalt, TNBC, and 6040, 8020, and wax, and some submicron grades, and blue tungsten oxide. And tungsten oxide is a major quantity we import. The previous year, it was 13.12 crore. It reduced to 1.42 crore. In cobalt, it was 2.18 crore. It reduced to 1.22 crore this year. In TNBC, 6040 and 8020 is around 62 or 66 lakhs, and remain same in the current year also. In indigenous material, we buy tungsten oxide. It was 26.6 crore previous year. In this year, 24.26 crore. In cobalt metal, we are importing since the beginning, but we procure it from India. It was 2.91 crore in the previous year. In current year, it's 26 lakh.
Now, next question number 9 was, what is the capacity utilization in percentage terms for 5?
Different product categories have different capabilities actually, hence it's difficult to provide exact details. But overall, average utilization is around 55 to 60%.
I think we have answered all the questions of Mr. Vaibhav Barjatia. Now we have questions from Mr. Hitesh K. The questions raised by Mr. Hitesh K have already been covered by the chairman in his speech. So we have adequately addressed to the questions of Mr. Hitesh K. We have received questions from Mr. Girish Gupta. We will reply to all these questions one by one. The question number 1 was, please explain in detail the business of the company and the main focus area of the company. The same has been covered in chairman's speech. Question number 2, total order in hand and time period of their execution with yearly breakup. Please also bifurcate total order in domestic and export wise. Please also explain the competition from China. We cannot provide guidance or share current and future order details due to confidentiality. Question number 3. Please highlight the scheme of arrangement with United Wolfram Private Limited and how it will help the company as a whole. The same has been covered in chairman's speech. Question number 4. As we are in the business of rare earth metal, whether for raw material we are dependent on China, if we are in the business of rare earth metal, how big opportunities we see in India?
The company has not been importing major raw materials from China as of now for last 2 years. Their prices are even higher than what we can source elsewhere. Although global requirements are impacted, opportunity in India remains stable.
Question number 5. As on date, any defense order we have? If yes, please quantify and the period of completion. Any big defense order we are expecting to apply in the near future?
Defense companies are part of our regular portfolio and normal course of business. However, we cannot provide guidance or share future order details due to confidentiality.
Question number 6. As there is huge demand for aerospace components, parts worldwide, and the whole world is looking to India, how big opportunities do we see in the near future?
We manufacture customized tungsten carbide tools based on customer applications. We are focusing more on such sectors in the future. In the future, as demand grows in India, we may receive inquiries and requirements from these kind of industries also.
Question number 7. Please explain to our company what products are used in railways, defense, and aerospace, and order in hand in respect of the above mentioned industries.
We are receiving inquiries, but future guidance cannot be shared, as I earlier said. However, we manufacture tungsten carbide parts for tamping tools, repairing tools, rail wheel inserts, TC flats, and MC tips for railways, dies, and punches. Customized items, tungsten carbide intermediates for defense, and many wear parts like horn rings and decanter tiles for the wire and solid liquid separation industries.
Question number 8. There are big opportunities in defense and aerospace and what we are doing to capture these opportunities. As mentioned earlier, inquiries are coming in, but we cannot provide future guidance. The best possible explanation has already been provided before. Question number 9. Why does the company not scale up its business despite the fact that we are covering the whole range of industries? The same has been covered in the chairman's speech. Question number 10. What are the capex and opex we are planning to do in the next 2 to 3 years?
The capex normal replacement of all the machinery will be done on a need basis. OPEX will be higher year on year due to price increase in spares, consumables, power repairs, wages, salaries, and other running costs.
Question number 11. Your final view on the company from here to the next 3 to 5 years.
It is not possible to predict expected sales or revenue for the next 3 to 5 years in a highly dynamic global economic environment. Much will depend on international policies or tungsten, global export, government policies, and geopolitical situations.
Last question. Lastly, if possible, how can we visit the factory and have a face-to-face meeting with the management? Please guide me.
As the factory is located in an industrial area with a hydrogen processing unit inside, what we manufacture is through hydrogen and surrounded by sensitive chemical and gases zone. We do not have the policy of factory visits other than those working inside the factory or having special permission.
We have replied suitably to all the questions the company has received from all the shareholders. I now request Sri Abhishek Gami, Chairman, to speak.
I once again convey my thanks to all of you and declare the meeting closed. The scrutinizer will close the voting after 15 minutes, and I request the members to exercise their voting rights. If not already exercised by the time, the meeting will be deemed to have been concluded with a declaration of the results.
The e-voting will be kept open for 15 minutes, and the shareholders who have not voted during remote e-voting period may cast their vote through remote e-voting. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Can we conclude the meeting?
Yes, please. Thank you all. Thank you all for participating in the annual general meeting of the company.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.